So I'm going to film my haul, but I also thought this would be a great opportunity to learn how to do like video editing for Instagram because, I think it's really important that I add this skill to my repertoire. I think it will be immensely beneficial for being an idiot online. So you get the first taste. First things first, my room is messy, so let's fix that. Much better. And here, I have my bag. Weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as if it were fire. You have heaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Here's my Ulta makeup haul. So first things first, I got this sharpener from Urban Decay. It's called Grindhouse. And I really needed this because I've never had a sharpener before. And previously I would just get my old pencils and I'd sort of scrape away at the wood around the perimeter. And then the splinters would gouge my eyes. And so we needed to stop that right fucking immediately. And we have. All right, so next up, I have this truly lovely Dirty Martini retractable eyeliner from Urban Decay. It's like a nice olivey green. It's got a brush. Whoa. And there's sort of a pleasant shimmer to it, and I feel like it's going to go really well with my hair and with my eyes, and my overarching vibe, I suppose. Next up, I have the NYX Epic Wear Waterproof Eyeliner in red. And this is a really nice sort of orangey red. It's not purpley or anything like that. It's incredibly complementary to the Dirty Martini color. And so I'm going to try a little makeup look later in the video with those together. I'm really happy about that. Moving on to my lips, I have the NYX Lingerie XXL Matte Liquid Lipstick in Naughty Noir. This is my first black lip, and I will finally become Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way with this. I'm so excited. I have another lip thing here that I found in my car because Nikki forgot it, and I'm stealing it as part of my Latino era. I'm really excited about the Morph Python Code palette that I purchased. There we go. It turns out ASMR tapping, really, really difficult to do when you're investing heavy in lesbianism. Anyway, it's got lots of really lovely gold and brown and sort of blue shades, and the sparkle shades are incredibly finely milled. Apparently, if you sort of wet them, they apply a more foil-like effect, but when you leave them dry, they're very fine and ethereal. No one warned me how difficult it would be to make eye contact with myself while filming videos. I did not realize I was this autistic, but it's really, okay, I did it again. Oh, but that's about as much as I can go before I freak out. Okay, so with practice, I sort of almost managed to look into the camera, but I'm mostly looking at myself, which I guess is how that usually goes. Anyway, I wanted to throw together a quick little makeup look using some of the new things that I got. So I'm applying shadows from the Morph palette, a little bit of shimmer, the green eyeliner, and I'm going to touch it up with the red eyeliner as well to get that sort of Christmassy green-red look. It was really, really hard to apply the red liner while looking at the camera, so I just did that off screen. Mascara, and here's the lip thing I stole from Nikki. Look, you can peel it off afterwards, and it does some sort of lip liner effect. Thank you, Nikki. Yay. Here's the final makeup look. I am very pleased with it. I feel like I look sort of like some sort of autumnal fairy, especially when you get the light on the eye. Really nice. almost all of my socks have holes in them. Usually the holes are at the ball of the foot, but sometimes they're at the heel or the big toe. And this is something I'm known for. Like people notice, they make fun of me, and I enjoy that, I guess. But really, it's just like an act of self-maintenance that I think I don't typically care enough to engage with. So I let the holes form, and then eventually I get new socks. But a few years ago, I went to Ecuador with my lab mate Majo, and it was an incredible trip. There's lots of ups and downs, but across the board, really special. And we stayed with Majo's family for a period, and laundry was run, and my socks came back, and I discovered that Majo's mom had darned every single sock, and they were all hole-free. And I just felt so loved in that moment. And I think the manifestation of love that I find the most poignant on average is when you notice the absence of something in someone's life and you sort of step in to fill it and to fill that gap, to darn that hole. Which is why when I realized that Majo had never, ever been to Hot Topic, I decided to fix that. And that's what we did. And here's the Hot Topic haul. Majo convinced me to get this adorable top. It's got these long open sleeves, it's translucent, and it's got this little undergarment, which of course you can remove to be extra slutty and delightful. The sort of silk tank top is also really cute, mandatory flex, and I feel like can be used as a standalone in certain circumstances. Now for the next outfit, I wanted to do some emo makeup, so let's f***ing go. Here we are, turned up, looking sad and unwell on a daily basis. Anyway, I got this dress at Hot Topic. It's got roses and ravens, and it's just adorable. I feel like it speaks for itself in how cute it is. And I'm going to wear them with the Evie pumps that I recently got. And I also went to Uniqlo, and I got several different colors of sock to sort of go in those pumps, and I'm going to show you those next. So I've got some white ones. I think those are really cute. Red, a pale lavender, and a hot pink. Now, I swear the hot pink and the red are different colors. They just look really freaking similar, but they're different. The lighting was bad. The lighting. All right, that's it for my capitalism sort of... the eye contact, okay. My fearless enjoyment of the fruits of extractive capitalism. It was super fun to make this video, and now Shelby and I are going to go to the RSF. We're going to squat heavy as she's going to threaten to kill me at least once, and then we're going to come back to my place, and we're going to watch Chainsaw Man and enjoy the idiots. Anyway, shout out to Emma for getting sick, necessitating the creation of this video, and I love you. Bye.